All right, nearly half of adults admit to texting while they drive, even though they know it's dangerous, and that number for teenage drivers is even worse.
Joining us today in the studio is the team from the AT&T It Can Wait campaign. Our traffic expert, Carly Cannelli, taking part in a special demonstration this morning.
Yeah, George Granger is the president of AT&T Oregon. And George, what are you going to show us today?
Well, what we're going to show you is the AT&T simulator, which gives you a real life feeling of what it's like to be driving and being distracted by your smartphone. So what Carly's going to do is she's going to drive down familiar streets and encounter some of the same traffic situations we all encounter every day, but she's going to be distracted by her smartphone as she does it.
Oh, no, she's picking up her real phone, but she doesn't need to, right?
I don't need to, no. There's a video, a simulation here of someone actually doing it for me like I'm driving, but I thought I'd have it in my hand just to, you know, to make it a little more realistic. So.
Well, actually, Carly, it's great that you picked up your phone because as we heard earlier, 7 out of 10 people actually do pick up their phone while they're driving, and they're doing some remarkable things they should not be doing while they're driving. 7 out of 10, I mentioned, have the phone in their hand. 40% of those folks are doing social media while they're driving. 30% are surfing the net, and 1 out of 10 are conducting video chat while they're driving.
That amazes me because we've heard of stories before where somebody's gotten in a crash and it was because they were like Skyping or doing, what's the iPhone version of that?
FaceTime?
FaceTime, thank you.
Exactly. Well, the very simple rule and the compelling and simple message of our campaign is when you're driving, keep your eyes on the road, not on your phone. And so it's very easy to pick up your phone and, you know, be tempted to grab it. And there are solutions to manage technology in a responsible way. And one of those solutions is an app that we offer at AT&T called Drive Mode. And basically what you can do is download that app for free. It will tell people while you're driving that you're driving and can't respond to their text message at that time. So it makes it easy.
Yeah, look at that. So I just got in a crash on this simulator and glass is flying all over the place. It's very realistic. Even the whole car itself is vibrating a little bit, like it's running.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just want to point out that what you're seeing on your screen right now is not matching up exactly to what Carly is seeing, but it's an example of what she is encountering while she's doing this demonstration.
Yeah, I think there's just a slight delay from what we were seeing. Yeah, so Carly, it seemed pretty real, at least from here.
It is, it is. It gives you a good idea of what can happen, the consequences when you're texting and driving. So.
And George, how did they come up with these scenarios? Are these based on like real life accidents?
These are absolute real life scenarios, something that we all experience every day. For example, when Carly was driving, she was keeping her eye on the road, but somebody was coming into her lane that she needed to make an adjustment because that person was distracted by their smartphone. So you can be doing everything right as a driver, but you've got to be aware of what's going on around you. And part of the goal of the campaign is to raise awareness about the dangers of being distracted by a smartphone, the importance of keeping your eyes on the road as you're driving. Because if we can make that kind of culture change, we can, not only would you be safe, but everyone else on the road would be safe as well.
And we're talking about split seconds here. I mean, you can be distracted just for a second or two and disaster can happen.
Right.
Absolutely. It doesn't take but a second, as you experienced, for something to happen.
Yeah, in the simulator, you can see like a bicyclist coming in from the left side. And so if I'm looking over here and somebody's coming in this way, all of a sudden, I'm not going to notice them right away. And that's what you can experience in the simulator. So.
Cool
You're
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
It's going to take a culture change, no doubt about it, because people are so used to manipulating those devices even in the car.
The key is keep your eyes on the road while you're driving, not on your phone, and manage your technology responsibly. We'll all be safe.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are looking in their laps these days because they're trying to hide from police, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like down here, not good.
Yeah, I think the police have figured that.
Hey, if you want a chance to try out this simulator, it will be at the AT&T store at the Clackamas Town Center on Saturday from 11 to 2. So it's a good idea, something to check out, definitely.